You guys ever go to like a metal house show before? There's some weird shit that happens.
Oh my god, yeah,
Like, yeah.
there was one I used to go to, the Rad Pad, when I was in high school.
I think I've heard of that.
It was it's dip. Sorry.
That was a weird laugh. I was like,
No, there was it was definitely a place, and there was we had learned, me and some friends were in a social problems class in high school, and we had learned how to make crack, like step by step how to make crack. And I mean, it's very easy. It's a very simple recipe. All you need is cocaine, baking soda, and like a stove.
They taught you that in high school?
Yeah. He was like, guys, don't
my
do
God.
this, and then like showed us like a video of like someone cooking crack.
it's like Breaking Bad.
That feels like a really bad idea.
Yeah, to like.
Was he Walter White?
No, that's the thing. He was just some guy.
He was Walter White.
He probably was a little bit.
It was real world Walter
And
White.
it's like, why?
Real world Walter White.
So one of my friends who I was in the class with, he at the Rad Pad like cooked crack, and it was right after I left, and I like just did it on the stove at the middle of the show, and I left right before. I was kind of upset, but also not, because I mean I would have done some, if someone like that's the thing. It's like if I wouldn't go seek out crack right now. If like me right now, I'm not gonna go do crack. Right. If someone just made some fresh off the stove and is like, "You want a little bit of crack?" I don't know that I'd say no. I think that's indicative of a bigger issue that we're not equipped to handle. I do like those house shows though.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot go on.
I saw at a metal show, I saw someone staple dollar bills all to their chest and then to their penis. It was like a pig roast / metal show outside, and then my friend was doing like a Rasputin, whatever the fuck, that weird Russian wee dance.
Yeah.
With glow sticks, and then this guy's just like fucking stapling himself just like all over his body, and I was like totally sober, so I just like I ate some of this pig roast, oddly enough, too, that was like sitting out for God knows how long. And I didn't get sick, oddly enough.
That's good.
I did not get sick, but I did see a man staple literally a dollar bill to his dick. You'd think it'd be more money. You'd think it'd be like 100.
For that, I mean,
know?
I would not staple just any old flimsy dollar to my penis. I wonder where he is today.
I think probably working, somewhere.
The thing is, he's probably like normal.
You think?
I think, yeah. There's a lot of people that I used to hang out with at punk shows that just developed completely normally. They work normal ass jobs now. It's like, oh, you're just like a freak on the side.
Yep.
They're like an accountant now.
Freak on a leash, Porn.
Yeah. And a lot of like the old heads that'll go to those shows too, like they have like real jobs. They just do this, and they always like pull up in like a flannel and jeans and like in like one of those like
construction.
I forget what they're called. Those hats.
Oh, like trucker hats?
No, it's like a type of hat. British people wear them.
Oh yeah,
and like Peaky Blinders, they wear them.
Like fedora?
Beret?
No, it's beret-ish. I know there's a term for it.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember. They'll always like wear one of those, and they just you're gonna get crowd killed so fucking hard by this like guy who like works like the most normal job. He just got one at the factory, and he's like, I'm gonna go kill a teenager, I think. Those guys are always cool though. Hello, little man.
We have a new guest.
Like that pig farm serial killer or whatever, who like hit a teenager with their car, and then they just like ended up like that pig serial killer was like so weird because his whole family was so weird, and like they like hit a teenager with their car, I think, and then they just like rolled him out to a ditch somewhere, and then like he ended up being a serial killer later on in life, but like that was his childhood, I guess.
What serial killer is this?
That was in Canada. It was like in the early 2000s. There was a pig farm serial killer who would like kill prostitutes and then like feed them to the pigs.
Oh,
you guys remember?
I did hear about this. Yeah.
I don't know if I knew that one.
Yeah, he sucked.
He sucked.
You know what's crazy? Like that, there's probably like serial killers right now.
Yeah, we never hear about them.
Well, it's so hard.
Which is weird.
yeah, it's so hard to be a serial killer. I feel with like there's cameras everywhere.
DNA
always.
testing.
In the 80s, it was sick. Like all you had to do was like kill someone and like write a note to the newspaper, like an old time, like hello,
like
newspaper.
cryptic Zodiac killer vibe.
Yeah, solve my mysterious riddle. And they never would. There's like documentaries like to this day where like, and you never did solve this mysterious riddle. And but nowadays it's like if you sent anything to the newspaper, it would be like, oh, like we know who this was. Like we watched someone on camera like go to the post office and deliver this mysterious riddle.
Yeah, and I think they estimated that there's only like 10 to 12 serial killers. I think in the United States, but it might be the world. I think probably the United States though. Like right now, because
that's crazy.
That's very little.
Can't be real. There's got to be more than that. It's also weird when they arrest the serial killers from like the 80s, 70s, 60s, or whatever. Like now, and they're like in their 80s, and you're like, all right, Grandpa, let's get you out of the nursing home. You're going straight to prison.
They're barely
so you can serve out 2 years because that's all you got left, buddy. Like that's crazy. 2, 3, 4 years. Okay, what's that? Like they already lived their life freely. Like
I just watched.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I just watched that documentary about Robert Durst. It's Jinx on HBO Max, and he like killed his wife, and then killed like the daughter of a mob boss that he was friends with, that he like that helped cover for him. And then he like killed his neighbor, and but he's like filthy fucking rich, has a super rich family. That's how he kept getting away with it. He had access to like the best legal teams in New York. But yeah, they arrested him and like booked him when he's like in his 80s, and he got convicted, and he didn't live for very long after he got put in jail.
Like 2 months.
Yeah, it was some shit like that. Where it's like he died of cancer or something, shit like that. Like, oh my god! And in all the testimonies where he's like talking to like the attorneys, he's just like, I didn't kill him. And it's like, oh my god, he's not alive right now. But then he'd like talk on the phone like after the trials and be like, I did a great job on the trial. It's like, where was that energy, dude? Like you were.
Yeah, you were.
You wore these like big dork glasses on the stand, like just like huge old people glasses, and you'd just be like, I did this, and it's like I can't hear you.
Oh my god.
Then on the phone, you'd be like, yeah, I went on the stand today. Just like so much verve.
Oh my god.
Got a hot wife too. She's an evil lady, Deborah or something. She's an
evil
lady, but I'll be damned if she doesn't serve. I'll be damned.
Oh my god. I want to see a Google image of Deborah.
Okay, computer enhance.
That's crazy.
The only documentary.
I know, like Ted Bundy. He like married someone when he was in prison.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Carol something.
Carol is like a crazy bitch.
Ugh, god, she had Coke bottle glasses and like fucking perm mullet or whatever that was. Jesus, she looked like a fucking old mop.
A fucking I'm making fun of Soprano.
I do watch The Sopranos.
I do watch The Sopranos quite a lot.
Dude, James Gandolfini looks exactly like my grandfather, and I'm gonna show you a fucking picture of that. He looks just like him.
I'm so attracted to that man. It's so.
And he attracted to Mickey's grandpa.
I don't want to fuck Mickey's grandpa.
He died. He's dead. So like,
definitely not then, right?
James Gandolfini, like he's been dead for a while. R.I.P. the goat.
Oh yeah, both of them.
Yeah, he looks like an Italian Mao. You know Mao Zedong. He looks like Italian him.
My grandpa liked Sopranos too.
Oh my god, dude! Was it like because in The Sopranos and Junior is watching Curb Your Enthusiasm? He's like, that's me. Did your grandpa ever do that with The Sopranos?
I think he did. Yeah, he was a cool guy. He would like drink a glass of like brandy with ice and shit, and be watching The Sopranos.
That's the thing. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a cool guy. History Channel and shit.
Oh hell yeah.
Yep. That was a good show though.
I agree.
I seen like a Bratz doll that was like looked like Carmella. It was so funny.
I just got my nails.
Like, what the fuck? What is the internet?
Today, and they look like Carmella nails. Well, they look more like Adriana nails. Like Carmella had the French tip.
Oh, I love Adriana.
I love her.
She's a badass.
She is, and I think about her every day. Except the woman who plays her, Drea Mateo, I think she's fucking crazy.
Is she?
She's crazy.
I don't know much about the woman.
Super into like conspiracy. went on the podcast that the people who played Meadow and AJ, they have a podcast, and she was on there talking about chemtrails, and it's like, all right, let's
Here we go.
count me out. She's hot as fuck though. Like I'd hit if she just didn't talk about it, like politics during the act.
Mm-hmm.
And I would leave in the night, never to be seen again.
Out the window.
Women in male fields.
Yes, good for you.
That's funny.
That was a good trend. I enjoyed that trend on TikTok.
Yeah, me too.
Me as well. I think more women should be like sick and evil. Like I was thinking about it recently. Like I'd recently befriended
absolutely
the ex of one of my exes.
Love that.
And ex of the ex.
Yeah, and
that ex.
Yeah. She he had cheated on me with her, and so I was like, for a while I did not like her, but we became friends recently. We get along very well, and I'm always on her side. Like I remember I was told some very slanderous things about this woman. I was told that she was stealing a lot of money from him, which is not true. And even if it was true, like, good.
You support women's wrongs.
I support women's wrongs. Like, it's like that tweet where it's like, I supported Amber Heard when I thought she was beating the fuck out of him unprovoked. Like, problematic, but like
little, chemical bombs that blew up toilets.
Yeah.
That were public toilets. He got caught and went to little baby juvie. So.
Yeah, justice was served, lawyers.
Yeah, so like you can't catch him now. He was 12 and you already did. So.
And you can't arrest him for talking. You can't arrest him for
I don't think lawyers are the ones who arrest you.
They can try.
Yep, they can try. They have tried.
Many have tried, many have failed.
I should have been arrested a long time ago.
I've doxed myself. I used to tweet my address and my phone number to very beautiful women. Like Dua Lipa was a big one. Like whenever I'd see pictures, in like 2021 when I lived with a felon and I didn't care about my life, and I was like,
Dua Lipa is very hot. I understand.
Yeah, and I would tweet at her. I'd be like, my address is this, my phone number is this. Come over, call me, and God, no one ever showed up.
I'm so sorry that you've never gotten to be with Dua Lipa.
I know. My big one right now is Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, I love Megan Thee Stallion.
I haven't tweeted her my address yet, but every time I see a picture of her on my timeline, I'm like, do you want to come over and play games on my computer?
My friend and me are gonna get pit tickets to Megan Thee Stallion.
I don't even want to talk to her anymore.
Yeah. Like
when?
So fucked up.
In June.
I can't. In Milwaukee. I wanted to go so bad. I was gonna go.
Yeah.
But I am literally moving that weekend, so fucking kill me. It's like
I
have to move over going to Megan Thee Stallion. I hate that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I would let her like cough on me and give me like a new virus. Like I would let her sweat on me and make me patient zero.
I think it's beautiful what you let her do, but I think she's like honestly too pretty for that. Like she would never do it. She would never do it.
And that's the thing. I tweeted recently. I'm like, guys, I don't think I have a chance with Megan Thee Stallion. I think I need to give up. But if she just got to know me, like if she just sat in a room with me and let me riff for a little bit, I think she would find me charming. She'd be like, oh, whatever.
Right.
But I don't even know what I'd do with all that. Maybe it's for the best.
Yeah. She's meant to be admired from afar, I suppose.
I love the song Rock Steady. Rock steady. You can tell who I am from the back because it's heavy. Rock steady. Like, what the fuck? I love that shit. And I'm like, that's me.
I do have that donk. So I do.
I do. Yeah, my friend literally hit me up the other day. They were like, Mickey, we are going to Meg the Stallion. You're the only bitch I know who's going to shake their ass to it. And I was like, okay, I'll be there. Shout out, Chloe.
And I'm jealous. I would go. I would.
Yeah.
When I looked at the date, I was like, I'm not going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
That does fucking suck.
That does.
She's coming to Summerfest. Coming to fucking Summerfest.
Shitty coincidence there.
Worst coincidence. I'm so upset. Although I do want to go to Summerfest a different day because Natasha Bedingfield's going to be on a free stage, and you know what? I could really go for that.
Okay, like, is that Torn? Like the song Torn?
Unwritten.
Natasha?
No, she did Unwritten.
Unwritten.
Oh, did she do Unwritten?
Pocket Full of Sunshine.
No, who the fuck did Torn?
How does it go?
That sounded like her.
Like she's in the room with us.
Yeah, like the way you just sang it, it sounded like her voice.
That might be her as well.
Maybe I'm just like very unwritten in pocket. I'm like the basics, you know. But I'm sure I'd like the other stuff.
Yeah.
Music's fun to listen to.
Oh yeah. How does Unwritten go again?
Yes, that song is very good. I love that song.
I agree.
Yeah. No one else can.
I forgot what day she's there though. I'll have to go look.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. I didn't really look at any of the people
On the
who are-
free stages.
Yeah, I haven't looked.
Sometimes there's a good one on there. I saw Jason Derulo on a free stage in 2016.
I think I'm gonna stay in Milwaukee when I go.
Yeah.
That's fair. It sucks to drive back. I've done it. With you, I didn't drive back with you. I dropped you off somewhere, and then I drove all the way back by myself.
Yeah, I'm sorry, pal.
It's all right. I made it. I was alive. No dying.
Yeah, that's when my ex-boyfriend got pushed off that Halsey stadium steps.
That Halsey concert.
Yeah,
and
he landed on a person.
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I would have gotten the ick so bad.
Nah, he was so nice though.
Oh, never mind.
He was so nice. Poor guy. Ugh. I don't know how it happened. Like, how does that happen though?
No, I don't know. I get the ick from shit so fucking easily. I dated a very nice guy who just happened to do a cartwheel in my living room, and I was like, oh my god.
Oh
and
no. I do too though. I do too.
Wanting to end things for a while at that point, but I feel like that was to no fault
yeah,
of his own.
a fucking cartwheel. Are you kidding me?
He's a very kind guy.
Why don't you go punch a punching bag or something hot? Like, you know what I mean?
Go be a man.
Fucking, I don't know.
Men used to go to war.
Men used to go to. Now they're doing cartwheels in my living room.
and they cry more than me, so that's weird.
Yeah,
I mean that's cool, but like.
I love when a man is in touch with his emotions, but like
sometimes it's too much though. It's over stupid shit.
Why are we whining? Like,
it's whining.
Why are we like stomping our feet and like yelling in public?
Yeah,
like
little
babies?
Tantrums.
It's like, oh my god, like, are you done?
I could see some real shit to cry about, but it's always some like weird ass shit.
I can make you cry, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll make
them cry. Yeah,
that's where I'm at. It's just I'm so over it.
Annoyed.
I feel like if a man tries to talk to me sideways again, I don't know that I'll respond in a way that's kind and well-mannered.
If they try
who
to
cares
talk to you?
if you do?
At all. If they try to talk to me, period.
Yeah, you're done. You're like, no, do not talk to me.
I'll pass.
I'm good.
Double it and give it
the next. Yeah, you better back the fuck up.
I got the ick from someone who was gay. But he doesn't know it yet. He's almost there.
You knew it first.
Everyone knew it first. It wasn't like he was hiding it. Like it's almost like he skipped when he walked, and he doesn't. But it's like oh my god, you're skipping right now. You know what I mean? It's like he has the energy of someone who's like, hi. I forgot this is like about people are listening, so I'm twirling my hair.
Well, they watch on YouTube too, so they'll see you.
I see. You know what? I'm gonna do like visual comedy, like Marx Brothers silent comedy right now. And if you're listening at home, fuck you. You don't get to see it if you're watching.
Actually, if you're listening on Spotify, just switch to video.
If you're listening on Spotify, go fuck yourself. Go watch on YouTube where the ad revenue is. You person.
You can get ad revenue on Spotify too.
That's true. I get money from Spotify. Never mind. Rescinded. My legal team is frantically typing up a
wherever you're watching. We appreciate you.
Say my podcast. I don't know you. I'm joking. I got the ick because he was singing a Beatles song and he tried hitting a high note and he didn't get it. Oh. And he played it off by going.
Oh no.
And it's like you can't. Oh my god.
You destroyed the Beatles song. What song was it?
I don't recall. I think it was I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Oh god, that's
because he was like singing it to me.
Oh, that would give me the ick.
Oh my god! Already,
that was like a Barbie scene, huh, with like Ryan Gosling.
Oh, the guitars, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh my god, no.
If a man sings to me and he has a good voice, because I've had that happen and he has a good voice, and it's like, oh, someone's a nice voice is singing to me. If he sings to me and he sounds like shit from a butt, yeah. Oh my god, it's like never do that again. You should know your own skills. You should know what you're capable of. You are not that guy. pal, you
Oh.
are not that guy.
Yeah.
Work within what you have. You can impress me in ways that aren't embarrassing yourself in front of me and your peers.
I don't think I've had someone sing to me that didn't
Me either.
like wasn't like good at it. I've had people sing to me, but they were always like good at it.
I think
I
every
don't
time
know.
I've been sang at, it's been a street performer. And, you know, like,
That's kind of fun.
they're just performing. That's like their
Yeah.
thing. I'm not mad about it.
I had someone ask me to my high school dance, but like singing
Like
a
a
song.
promposal.
Yeah, like it was like a homecoming one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was fun. Yeah, it was like the all-time low song. Asking or what the fuck was it?
Did you say yes?
Yeah. I was like wearing a beanie and I was so nervous and I was just like, yeah, sure. And then I sat
I
down.
honestly,
it was so embarrassing. It was
I
on YouTube.
so just honestly,
I was like,
I just
and
pictured
then I
you
would
as a
get, like,
2012
lit.
millennial with a beanie on, getting homecoming proposal too.
I would get lit and I'd watch the YouTube video like until I was like 21, 22.
Why?
So
Is
I
that
would
your way to like self-harm?
no, I just like found it interesting. And I was like,
You're just studying yourself.
I just wanted to replay that moment because it was like that was cool. That was interesting.
I do that with shit like videos where I'm so humiliated at my behavior and I do it to like hurt myself.
God, I acted like such a doorknob. I was like, what the fuck? I literally like stood up like a psycho, like I woke up from like a nightmare. I was like, and then I was like
fully erect.
Yeah, I was like fully just like stood up, and I was like, sure. And then I fucking sat down like a fucking dweeb. And my beanie was all fucked up and weird looking. It looks like a dick on my head.
Oh, no, so
like a
like
Smurf.
really tall?
Yeah.
Like
I was like, what the fuck?
I love when someone
Somebody should have taught me how to wear beanies. Like it was fucked up looking.
I love when someone has a tall ass beanie though. They look like a little garden gnome walking around. That's so.
That's me.
There's this regular at a dive bar I go to a lot, and his name is Spike. He's as old as time. I don't.
That's a cool name.
He talks a lot, but none of it is words. It's all like it's almost like hieroglyphs but verbal, where it's just like, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude. And he has the tallest beanie I have ever fucking seen in my life. It's like he's hiding something under there. It's like a rat, but the rat is instead of like helping him cook, it's like helping him guzzle beer. He always has to get like a taxi home from someone, and it's like, how did you even get here, dude? There's no way you walked. Someone brought you here, and they didn't pick you up. You could die at any moment. They're not like outside waiting for you at all times. Yeah. Dude, he's crazy though. He's a cool guy. I get to see him tomorrow at bingo.
Nice.
I like his name. Also, taxi drivers are psychos. Some of them. I like once got a taxi when I was like 20, and this guy was telling me about like his like he had a dream about like his mother's miscarried baby or something. It was really fucking frightening. He was like so detailed about like this baby. He's like the baby was alive, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
My dad drove cab in like the Mina area when he was I don't know how old. I just always picture him as like as old as he is now. But it was like a block away from where I ended up living in 2022. But he would always there was this woman who lived above a bar, and he would always pick her up and drop her off and to go to work.
Yeah.
And one day he drops her off, and the next day his boss calls him in and is like pissed. He's like, what the fuck did you do? What do you mean? He's like, she walked into the lake, into the river or whatever.
Oh my
killed
god.
herself.
Jesus.
And he got like investigated and shit.
Oh my god.
She like straight up committed suicide. And he told me that as he's moved, because I lived on that same street.
Oh my god.
Right by the water. And he told me, he's like, oh yeah, like she went in there. All right, have fun living here for the next year. Are you kidding? And it was the scariest fucking house I've ever been to.
Oh my god.
What?
See, now the thing I was gonna bring up next just feels so wrong to talk about.
No, do tell.
Yeah, we're talking about taxis, and I saw it today, so I was just wondering, or I think maybe yesterday, but how often y'all see the Thought Patrol out patrolling Appleton?
I see Thought Patrol out pretty often, and the day they see me is the day I'm booked.
The last time I saw them, I was in a fucking haunted house.
I just see them driving around downtown Appleton so often.
Actually, it was weird. That haunted house, one of the actors knew me, and so they started like chanting my name in the haunted house, and
I'd
I
hate
still
that.
don't know who it is to this day.
I'd hate
Like,
that.
who
I'd
the
hate
fuck?
that.
Who are you? Who are you, guy who works at burial chamber? Like, I don't know who you are. Like,
It's time to reveal
come
yourself.
forward.
You could be a guest on the podcast if you reveal yourself.
How do you know me? And like, yeah, they were just like Mickey, and I was like, what the
I
fuck?
would have put my pants.
Yeah.
I've been to the burial chambers twice, and I waited in the car for it to be over both times.
What?
You didn't like go through?
I didn't go in. I couldn't. I was waiting in the line, and I just felt like I will ruin the vibe so hard if I go through. I will have a panic attack that they'd have to shoot me with a tranq dart twice to get me to calm down. Like because I didn't know there were gonna be clowns.
I hate clowns.
And then in the
hate
line,
clowns.
I'm like, yeah, as long as there's no clowns. And one of my friends was like, bitch, that's like all of it. There's clowns are scary. There's gonna be fucking clowns. I was like, I'm gonna wait in the car.
Yeah.
So I waited in the car for like 3 hours, and then we got Taco Bell, and they were all making fun of me. And it's like, well, I don't feel like having my blood pressure skyrocket, leading to my early demise.
Yeah.
Bitch that I hate.
No, fuck clowns. I'm with you. I fucking hate clowns. I'll avoid them at any like haunted like thing I go to. Like the only haunted thing I really do is Fright Fest now at Six Flags.
Oh yeah.
And they
It's kinda
do.
whimsical.
They do have some like clowns, and every time we walk to the clown area, I'm just like darting around. Like I'm like, you're not gonna catch me. You ain't gonna catch me. I will run through this bitch if I have to. I do not care. Like
my first memory was of a clown.
Oh, that is horrifying.
It's in black and white because I don't think I could see color yet. But it was this clown lady. She was like right up in my face at a church event, and I'm like 2 years old, and I'm screaming and crying and so scared. And that's my first memory. I was set up for failure. There's no way I'm gonna have a normal life when like my brain is like, here's the first thing you've ever retained, the scariest moment of your life.
Oh my God.
Every day.
Wait a minute. So we've talked.
Genuinely, because my parents kept telling her like get away, and she was like, "No, I'll handle this." You were the problem.
She traumatized you. Oh my God, what a bitch. Fuck her. Yeah, fuck her for real. She didn't go away.
If you're the clown, and you recognize me as an adult now,
that'd be insane. You were 2.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, my dad took me to the scariest haunted house in Wisconsin when I was a baby.
Why would he do that?
I'm not sure. My brother wanted to go, I guess, and then so he took the baby with, and then he said he like set me down when we got back home, and I was just like twitching.
Do like they let babies go through? Isn't there like an age requirement to go?
I mean, this was the 90s.
That's true.
Yeah.
Late 90s.
They didn't care. They're like, let's just traumatize some kids. We're
Bring your
traumatized.
baby, dude.
We're gonna traumatize you too. You know, like that's
Bring
the
your
whole
baby,
Gen
dude.
X vibe.
My dad was like, sorry, kid. I didn't mean it's a, you know, your brother wanted to go. I'm sorry. And I was like, wow, that's just builds character, you know? That's probably explains why I fucking twitch every time I hear a spoon drop. Thank you.
Wait, so are you afraid of clowns too then?
No, I'm not afraid of clowns. No, I'm not afraid of anything. I've already seen it all.
Yeah.
So, okay, but
except for taxes. And the IRS. And the government.
Fascism.
And cars. I'm afraid of cars.
Cars are a little scary.
I don't.
Birds. We talked birds.
Yeah, I'm afraid of you know, like Creepshow, the first one. Oh no, Creepshow, the second one, the Hitchhiker episode. I'm afraid of that.
I don't know what that is, but Molly.
She like hits like a hitchhiker with a car, and then like he comes back after she hits him, after she drives off, and just like stays on her car and is like, "Lady, you hit me," and then it just goes on and on and on. And, like, he follows her to her house, and then, like, he ends up killing her eventually.
Damn.
Stephen King, everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's some good stuff. Molly, you were a fan of American Horror Story, though, too. Did you never watch Freak Show because of the clown?
I did watch Freak Show, and I was able to palate the clown just because he's not. I'm afraid of, like, traditional-looking clowns.
Really? I hated that
What
clown.
What is a traditional clown?
Me. Just, like, a stock image of a clown. That's what's scary. Like, a very innocent-looking clown. Normal clown.
Oh, okay.
That is what I'm most
like
afraid
it?
of. I'm very of the original.
Yeah, Tim
Tim
Curry.
Curry.
That was fucking frightening.
That's the scare to me. That I
Tim
remember
Curry's scary.
he's like such a good actor in just everything he's in, and that is no exception. Like when I was a child, I went to Family Video a lot, and ended up working there actually.
You did?
All the stories.
That was my dream job.
Tell.
Oh my
It
god.
was my dream job until I did it, and I was like, oh my god, so many people rent porn. So many people rent porn. There was
really.
It was like 1 out of every 5 customers would go back and rent a porn. It was there was one time.
It's not very family of you.
No.
Family Video.
The adult room was with the saloon doors that just made it all the more sinister.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, there was someone who came in once. It was like 10 in the morning on a Sunday. I had just opened. He was waiting in the parking lot. He's as old as time. He comes in and he beelines to the porn room, and then he comes out with I remember what it was. It was BBC cuck porn, and he sets it down and he's very solemn about the whole ordeal. And I type in his phone number, and a woman's name comes up, and I'm like, oh, woman's name? And he was like, yeah, that's my wife. She died. And I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry. Here's that porn you ordered. And then he leaves, comes back 30 minutes later, drops the disc off. I swear to fucking God, the CD was warm, and I had to put it away. And there was another time too, someone returned a porn, and there was like a dried substance in it, and I, like a fool, put it up to my nose to give it a sniff, and it was in that moment I was like, oh, that is semen from a wiener.
Oh my god!
Did you see the semen has microplastics in it?
Oh, the macroplastic.
Yeah.
That was the
like
craziest fucking thing.
All semen?
So maybe there's microplastics in your nose hole from sniffing that semen.
Wait, no.
There's much worse than microplastics in my nose.
I'm so concerned about the semen, the microplastics in the semen. This all semen? Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
like
definitely.
they like tested like loads of semen, and there's microplastics in semen, so we're getting microplastic. You know,
we can't even get cream pie in peace.
Swallowed and fucking shoved up. Never mind. I don't know.
oh my
Anyway.
god, that's great.
Cream
That's
pies
great.
In this economy.
Yeah, no thanks. Maybe a little bit.
As
yeah,
you know,
once in a while. It depends on the.
If the Kylina needs to do its job, so you know.
Yeah, once in a while, I'll just shock the Morena.
Mm-hmm. Yep, gotta take a boric acid suppository after that.
But, yeah, because otherwise it gets a little stinky.
Yeah.
That's the worst part of it. The worst part
of it in the moment,
it's like this is the coolest thing I've ever done.
And now you got a UTI. Okay, and it's
like,
gonna cost you $55.
And now
and they're not gonna pay for any of it. So.
And he's like, "What? I wonder what happened." And it's like your germs, your bacterias.
They're like, well, why does your vagina smell weird? Oh, it's because you just.
It's because your diet fucking sucks.
Fucking came in me after eating fucking French fries all day. Okay?
Never drinking water.
God damn.
All you drink is Red Bull.
Pennies, dude.
And your pee is like almost orange.
Microplastics, bruh. Okay.
It's the microplastics that you just put in me.
Yeah. Literally make a McDonald's cup with all the fucking microplastics in your semen.
Everybody, quick, jerk off now.
We're gonna supply plastic through my.
Oh my god! What if that's a fucking thing in the future that we like reuse plastic through fucking semen?
Guys, Shark Tank.
Shark Tank idea. Fuck yeah!
I'd like to pitch 50% of the company. Sharks, I'd like you to whip out your dicks right
now. It's come in a cup.
Okay, so like, what happened after you sniffed the semen though?
I had a bad day. I don't know. I didn't feel very good. Nothing happened. I texted my manager. She's like, that sucks.
Did you get like influenza?
Nothing happened to me. I just didn't feel very good, like in my brain.
Oh yeah.
No, that would be not a good brain day.
I just felt very heavy. You know, I just felt like, well, this is my life. This is the life I have to live.
What year did you work at? What years did you work at Family Video?
Deep despair.
Yeah, indeed. I worked there in 2019. One in Appleton. Oh, I worked at a lot of them. They had me cover shifts at various locations, which did not feel legal. But it's what I did.
A traveling Family Video.
It's just kind of wild to me that people would choose to go into Family Video to rent porn when the internet exists.
I think that was part of it for them. I think they liked the sick thrill of having an 18-year-old girl, freshly 18,
Jesus.
handle their pornography.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucked up.
Oh yeah,
There was
that's
a lot
gross.
of people like that. There was and sometimes they were really cool about it and just really like there were people that were awkward, and that was like the worst part, was when they were awkward, then I felt
Oh.
awkward. Because like I didn't
Yeah.
really care that they were renting porn. Like, it's my job, whatever. It's not my job to judge them. It was my job to judge them when they were fucking freaks. There was one time too, there was this guy who rented a porn, and it was late, and when someone has a late fee on their account and they need to return a movie, but they check out something else, you have to tell them. So he checks out like a very normal movie, and he has a porn that is late and needs to be returned, and I'm like, hey, you have a movie that you need to return, and right now there's a fee on it. Please bring that in soon. He's like, what movie? I'm like, it's one of our adult films. And he's like, yeah, which one? And
Oh god.
the title, which I will never forget, was Taming Teen Sluts.
Oh
And
No,
no.
I myself was
no.
a teen slut. So seeing his desire to tame them and thus tame me was very unsettling. So I had to say that out loud.
How
And-
old was this man too?
Like 40s.
Oh my god, that's also unsettling.
Yeah, I got hit on by a lot of 40-year-olds, but like I listened to a lot of Lana Del Rey as a teenager, so that was not an issue. If a man is a little bit older than me, I'm like, stop. Like,
Yeah, I have the same problem.
yeah. Shout out DILFs.
I am not shouting out anybody that rents teen porn though. You
Shout out
guys, you
Dilf.
guys are gross.
Yeah.
Shout out the DILF. You know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are.
If you're upset by what I said tonight, I'm sorry. I'm a little egregious. My legal team is drafting up a lengthy apology letter that I will post on my Twitter from my notes app.
So you're gonna grab a ukulele too?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go sit on my kitchen floor. I'm not gonna have any makeup on. Well, I'll have a little. I'll have a taste of makeup on. Enough that you don't think I have makeup on, but I can tell. And the title will be addressing your concerns.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, hey guys, I just want to get really serious today. I'm practicing. Hey guys, I want to get really serious today and just talk about some things that have been broached online. I do not think that men should be beat. Not think that the city of Oshkosh should be killed in its entirety. I do not think. I don't hate that bitch's 3 kids. I hate that bitch. I'm sure her kids are just fine. I think she has 4 now. I could hate the 4th. I haven't met any of them. They seem alright to me. I didn't steal your sweatpants. I'm sorry I brought it up. Because I know we just both want to pretend that never happened. But I didn't take your sweatpants. But my lawyers will be in touch. That was slander. That was slander. I didn't take them. I didn't take them.
Everything we say is just jokes anyway.
We're just kidding. We're just joshing.
And we didn't name drop any of you, so watch it. Like,
I will bleep this out. I did not.
you motherfucker.
Bleep it out.
God. Anyway,
Heard it
actually,
here.
if you're offended by what I've said today, imagine what I'm thinking.
That's what stuff I say.
Yeah. Anyway, so this has been Fallonwrites,
This is Mikmullet.
and thank you
I'm
to
Molly.
thank you to Molly / Mold Baby for being our special guest today and fucking with our audio. Dude, I used that.
It's fine.
Oh my goodness. See you next time, or whatever time it is.
Tingles. You little pervert, you like that, you sicko?